Money. We all chase it, dream of it, work hard for it, yet very few truly understand it. Some people earn a lot, yet remain broke. Others earn little, but become rich over time. Why? Because wealth isn't about how much money you make, it's about how you think about money. Today, we're diving deep into Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a life-changing masterpiece by Robert Kiyosaki. This isn't just another self-help book, it's a guide to reprogramming your financial mindset, to help you break free from the rat race and achieve real financial freedom. So, if you've ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth while others struggle, stay with me till the end, because this story might just change how you see money forever. Let's begin. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two fathers. One was his biological father, highly educated, hardworking, and respected. He had a stable job, a PhD, and believed deeply in the traditional path: go to school, get good grades, and find a safe job. Robert calls him his poor dad. The other was the father of his best friend Mike, a man who had little formal education but was financially intelligent, a successful businessman, and an investor. Robert calls him his rich dad. Both men were smart and kind. But their thoughts about money were completely opposite. Poor Dad would say, "Money is the root of all evil." Rich Dad would say, "The lack of money is the root of all evil." Poor Dad believed in job security. Rich Dad believed in financial independence. Poor Dad would say, "Study hard to find a good job." Rich Dad would say, "Study hard to create jobs." And that's when young Robert realized, education gives you knowledge, but not always the right mindset about money. He decided to learn from both men, one who followed the traditional system and another who challenged it. When Robert was just 9 years old, he asked his poor dad how to get rich. Poor Dad simply said, "Go to school and study hard." But that didn't make sense to Robert, because his teachers and parents were educated, yet struggling financially. So, he turned to his friend's father, the Rich Dad. Rich Dad smiled and said, "If you want to be rich, you have to learn how money works." But he didn't hand him a textbook or give him a lecture. Instead, he made Robert work for free at one of his small stores. After a few weeks of unpaid work, Robert got frustrated and complained. "This isn't fair. You're not paying me." Rich Dad laughed gently and said, "Now you're beginning to think like most people. You're letting emotions control your thinking. If you learn to control fear and greed, you'll become rich." That day, Rich Dad taught him the first and most important lesson. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich make money work for them. It wasn't about how much you earn, it was about what you do with the money you earn. Most people grow up learning the same pattern: go to school, get a job, buy a house, work harder for promotions, buy a car, pay bills, and keep going. This endless loop of working for money and spending it faster than it comes is what Robert calls the rat race. The rich escape the rat race because they focus on building assets, not just earning income. An asset is something that puts money into your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. For example, if you buy a car for luxury, it's a liability. If you buy a car and rent it for rideshare or delivery, now it's an asset. The difference is not in the thing itself, it's in how you use it. Poor Dad used to buy nice things first and then worry about paying for them. Rich Dad would buy assets first, and then use the profits to buy luxuries. That's how the rich get richer.